The Special Frontier Force SFF is a paramilitary special force of India created on November 14, 1962. Its main goal originally was to conduct covert operations behind Chinese lines in the event of another Sino-Indian War. The SFF came to be known as Establishment 22 due to its first Inspector General, Major General retained Sujan Singh Uband of Indian Army, who used to be commander of 22 Mountain Regiment during World War II, the Military Cross holder and a legendary figure in the British Indian Army. Singh commanded the 22nd Mountain Regiment during World War II in Europe and a long-range Desert Squadron LRAs in North Africa. Based in Chakrata, Uttarakhand, the force was put under the direct supervision of the Intelligence Bureau, and later, the Research and Analysis Wing, India's external intelligence agency. Ethnic Tibetans have been a part and parcel of the modern Indian Army for as long as it has existed. Independent formations of Tibetan including Ladakh High, Bon, and Sukhoi units were to patrol and police the lands they were native to. During the time of the Great Game, the British Indian Army began to employ Tibetans as spies, intelligence agents, and even covered militia in northern India and Tibet proper. The SFF made its home base at Chakrata, 100 kilometers from the city of Dehradun. Chakrata was home to the large Tibetan refugee population and was a mountain town in the foothills of the Himalayas. Starting with a force of 12,000 men, the SFF commenced 6 months of training in rock climbing and guerrilla warfare. The intelligence agencies from India and the US also helped in raising the force, namely CIA and RA. The SFF's weapons were all provided by the US and consisted mainly of M1, M2 and M3 machine guns. Heavy weapons were not provided. Established under the direct supervision of the Prime Minister, the unit under the operational command of IB and later RANDOF, was designated the Special Frontier Force SFF and was primarily used for conducting clandestine intelligence gathering and commando operations along the Chinese theater. Initial training was conducted by the CIA paramilitary officers and the IB's own Special Operations Unit. In 1968 SFF, with the help of the Aviation Research Center which provided airlift facilities, became fully airborne qualified and a dedicated mountain and jungle warfare unit. SFF is headed by the Inspector General IG who works under the supervision of Director General of Security, Cabinet Secretariat. This post is held ex officio by the Secretary, Research and Analysis Wing RANDOF. The current SFF force levels are around 10,000 men. Battalions have a strength of around 900, are composed of 6 companies, each company consisting of 123 men. There is also a force of around 700 Gorkhas in the SFF at any given time. Transport is provided by the Indian Air Force's Sarasawa-based 117 helicopter unit Himalayan Dragons, which provides airlift capability with its LV-RUBs and Miles 17SH transport helicopters. DART also provides air surveillance facilities through the Chakrata Air Base near SFF HQ. The Director General DG Security, Research and Analysis Wing RANDOF in 1982 dispatched 500 SFF operatives along with over 500 Indian Army Special Forces to Sarasawa for counter-terrorist training. It is also thought that the selected troopers thereafter were sent to Israel for highly specialized training. These men formed the nucleus of an ultra-elite and highly classified new detachment, known as the Special Group. It is a volunteer force and people are inducted only after a very tough probation and selection process. Alone among the Vickers regiments or SFF battalions, it is not made up of Tibetans but exclusively recruits Indians volunteering from Indian Army units. Most training is still conducted at Chakrata. Initial training lasting 9 months and is similar to Indian Army training, with extensive additional courses on guerrilla tactics, mountain and jungle warfare. All commandos are parachute qualified.